Good day, everyone. It's been a while. This feels strange. I don't know what I'm doing, but nonetheless, we have a customer job. Yeah, you guys can see that. Yeah, and I'm trying a different setup. As you guys can guess, I've been watching a lot of Uncle Sorin. Yeah, so we have a nice remote. Yeah. Sorry, no disrespect. I love that guy. So yeah, if you guys just watch on the small little window over here, so this remote has already been to a repair shop, but every time you push the one end, the other end pops up. So then your head already starts turning like, huh? Someone repaired this, but wait, it gets better. So apparently, this is a new remote, eh? Does that look new to you? It looks like new crust, yeah? And also look at there. This thing has been pried and jammed open so many times. So this little that little seesaw we have over here. Sorry, I'm trying things. I don't know if it's working or not. So let's open it up quickly. So what happened? Apparently, it stopped clicking. So my first suspicion is this thing sits in the housing there like so, and this thing presses on the battery over here. But you can see this battery is pretty severely scratched. Yeah. So my first suspicion is they have the wrong size battery in here. So I think this looks like a 2032 to me, and it's supposed to be a 2022. Yeah. So there you can see it's a 2032. I'll see if I have some 2022s lying around, but then I'm pretty sure if you look in the corner over here again, that it closes properly. Well, we still have this little over there, but I think it's fine. That will work fine. So we'll clean the remote properly. So this is for a customer that sent it like 1,400 kilometers, almost 1,000 miles, not quite there, but then let's have a look at this. So this is someone that apparently, yeah, I don't want to speak cruel. Yeah, let's see. So this is what we have over here. So apparently, let me grab a good pointer here to show you. So I haven't checked anything under here. I haven't checked any continuity, anything like that. But apparently this pad over here is ripped. That's why this button is soldered to this track over here, which I really hope is running through to over here. But, and then, oh, look at this Hiroshima. Oh, dear me. What is that and what is this? Don't know what it was, but it does not exist anymore. And then we have melted plastic over here. Look at this. This looks like cold solder joints. That's not properly soldered on. And then this one as well. Let's get a proper angle on this one over here. So regardless whether you press the button, like that is so... Look how far off. Let's see if we can fix this. Yeah, so it's gonna require some flux. We're gonna remove this button and put it back where it belongs. Guys, I am so perplexed as to why the pad. Why would you say the pads are ripped? Let's get some fresh solder on the pads and see what's going on over there. So let's get this thing on my board holder. So let's see. So we're gonna do. Okay, so let's see whether we have. Look up. Like, what? Oh, I'm so confused, man. I'm so confused. Okay, so let's see if that's working. Let's just reflow a bit, yeah? And we want to take this thing off here. So we have some nasty bridges over there. So let's get rid of those first. Let's see what kind of solder we're talking about over here. Let's just move everything. There we go. Make some noise. All right. Can you guys see still? Yeah. Sorry, I don't have a fancy boom microscope yet. There we go. That's all that's needed. Yeah. Okay, so hopefully it's like a joint track down there, which it might be running from there to there to there, because I cannot get the solder off. Let's clean it up a little bit. Let's pick up some more solder. There we go. Yeah. So there's a track down there. But nonetheless, at least that is done. Okay, let's see if we can reflow. This button is pressing, but I'm not happy with its position over here. So let's see if we can either move it completely. Yeah, you see, cold solder. There we go. Cold solder joints. Okay, that's pretty bad, man. Okay, anyways, so the one button is off, and we don't even have a rub pad over there. Well, what do you know? Okay, let's just so we'll come back later and reflow properly. Okay, and then we're gonna remove this one over here. Yeah, too easy, man. Too easy. Okay, let's try and remove this one over here. There we go. I really hope there's a trace running all the way over. There we go. Perfect. Let's remove the buttons. Yeah, so we're gonna have a little bit of melted plastic problem over here. Let's see. How bad is it? Yeah. It's okay. Alright, so let's reflow over there. Oh boy, my camera's gone. Okay, so my phone is overheating, so whatever. You guys just need to see what we have over here, right? Alright, so let's quickly reflow this little sucker over here again. Alright, I want to add more flux. And then we're gonna add a lot of extra solder over there on all the pads. So what you can't see is I soldered all the pads. Alright, you still have audio. There we go. Sorry, I have bad shakes tonight. Alright, next one. Sorry, and I know micro soldering is not good for people that have shakes, but here we are. Here we are. Alright, I like the solder joints over there. Alright, good. There we go. So if we can, yeah, there's even plastic on the bottom of the legs. Let me try and show you. So like over there. So that will never grab. So let's try and clean that first. Yeah. As long as the inside of the button clicks properly, I don't mind what the outside looks like. Yeah. But if this does not work, I have a shipment of buttons coming in pretty soon. My iron tip is still heating up. Press down on something else. Ow. There we go. Perfect. And we'll see now if I destroyed the button. Okay, good. Let's switch number 1. And we're gonna go to switch number 2. And I'm gonna see if I can do this with a soldering iron only. Alright, so I do believe this is the button that gets used the most. I'm so confused, man. Okay. Just bear with me. The angle is pretty awkward. Ow. Sorry, you guys can't see Jack. There we go. Good. Alright, let's clean it up a little bit with my toothbrush. Don't worry, I rinse it before I use it myself. Alright. Alright, good. The housing is a little bit loose, but the joints are fine. All you want is the thing to click, right? Okay, so let's put the multimeter again in continuity. Yeah, you guys are gonna listen for a beep boop like this. Alright, so we're gonna test that one first. Yeah. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Okay, so that's good. Happiness. And this is the top one. The solder joints looks good. Yeah, those legs are in there, man. Alright. Okay, good. So he soldered. Did he solder it? He soldered it to this leg over here. And it needs to be connected to the ground plane over here. What? Are they connected somehow? This one to this one. They're not even connected. So I have my one probe there, my other probe here. It's supposed to. So that's a ground plane. Was it connected to this one? No. So like, why would you? Like, in what world will a button signal over here produce the same as a button click over here, because this one is connected to this plane over here, so that's most likely then your positive, right? Or whatever, doesn't matter. What matters is this is not connected to where it was soldered, and I'm just curious as to why a person would have it there. But nonetheless, we have fixed it. It should be working now. Let's reassemble, and we can't test, so I'll maybe ask the person to share a little bit of his experience with the repair as soon as he receives it back. But yeah, that solder joint will definitely never rip off. The switch might though. The switch might go to hell and back, but then we can just replace it again. Yeah. So this one is nice and clean now, and we need to go and find 2022 batteries. But then I'm also gonna spend some time to clean the remote, because you don't buy new dirty stuff. Yeah, you see, this is already looking much better. Oh, still crusty, man. Alright, so just before we run off, let's just quickly talk about what's happening over here. So there we can see, let me just get this in front of my face. So we have the buttons protruding a little bit. So I think this front cover is new, but the back cover, definitely not. And because the buttons are protruding through the rubber, I foresee that will be the next problem coming from this. So the case is not closing properly, but the battery is now properly seated in here. The 2032 seems to be okay. We unfortunately have, I think there's a missing clip in the front somewhere. We can't clip, I don't know. So yeah, both buttons. The one is just softer, but it is making a connection. So yeah, so this I would presume is working. I'm gonna send it back, and you can ask the person to let us know down in the comments whether it's working or not. But I'm just surprised as to, so this person took it to a locksmith, right? And why would you take something to a locksmith when this person charges you for a brand new housing, right? And if you buy them at certain places, it's like 400 bucks, so South African bucks, right? That's about, I don't know, $22-ish. And then, so this person told the persons who's fobbed this is that the traces are ripped, right? Ooh, why is it making my head so funny? Anyways, so the traces were ripped, which it was not. And then it was soldered to a random transistor or voltage regulator, who knows. That's not connected on the same plane. So, and then they didn't use flux. So let's not talk about that part. Because you saw when I lifted up the switch, it just like yeeted itself across the room on the one side. So it's just supposed to lift up, not supposed to come off the board. But yeah, so all the pads were there, all the buttons were there. Button seems to be working okay. But I'm also not like this back cover seems to be warped. So I'm also like wondering whether they used solder, whether they soldered the component in the housing. Which would be, I have more questions than answers. But I'm gonna ask the person that owns this, just to let us know in the comments whether it works or not. So I first need to packages, send this back. So most likely in the next week we'll know whether this works or not. So yeah, oh man, this background blur is not working well, is it? I'm curious, and I'm also curious as to how long it will last, because it was also said that it did work for a while. Like I have more questions than answers. Like I have no idea how this thing would have worked. Although maybe if you used cold solder and the component like shifted in here, but then jeepers, you need to be like whacking this thing, eh? Nonetheless, if you guys enjoyed this video and would like to see more things like this, I do have a startup company for this now, so it's called In Your Tal, so it's in Afrikaans, but you can say like, it doesn't matter. The whole concept is like, whatever language you have, that's the language in which you communicate to me with. There's more than enough AI technologies that I should be able to help anyone in the world that wants to get things fixed, and you can explain in your language. I mean, like, how cool is that? Nonetheless, if you guys enjoyed, please let me know down below, and then yeah, let's hope it works, hey? Bye.